Hey, Eric here, your daily source for bold and beautiful spoilers, recaps, and news. Let's dive in.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a wild one, and we really need to sit down and unpack everything that just went down on the August 13 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. There is so much drama happening right now, both in Los Angeles and all the way over in Monaco. So let's just jump right into it, because honestly, my head is spinning from all the corporate sabotage and the absolute mess that is John Finnegan. Let's start with the business side of things first, before we get to the life and death stuff. Over in Monaco, Brooke and Ridge are supposed to be having this glamorous, high-stakes business trip to solidify Forrester creations in the European market. But instead of popping champagne and celebrating their international influence, Brooke is absolutely losing her mind. And I mean, she is spiraling. Brooke and Ridge just found out that they lost a massive, longtime client to Katie's new fashion house, Logan Design. And you guys, this is huge. We all know the tension between Brooke and Katie has been brewing for a while now, especially since Katie poached Zende and got Hope to jump ship. But stealing a legacy client? That is a direct declaration of war. Brooke is furious. She is pacing around, fuming about her sister. And honestly, can you blame her? Okay, maybe I am being too harsh on Katie. Katie has lived in Brooke's shadow for decades, so seeing her finally step up and play dirty in the corporate world is kind of thrilling. But for Brooke, this is the ultimate betrayal. And then it gets worse. Between losing the client and this new revelation from Fanny Grayson about a secret Logan deal, Brooke is just in the worst mood ever. Every new piece of information she gets just makes her angrier. She's realizing that Katie isn't just playing around with a cute little startup. Katie is actively trying to dismantle Forrester Creations piece by piece. Ridge is obviously not happy about this either. He hates seeing his family's company take a hit, especially from a Logan. But Ridge is also classic Ridge. Instead of sitting down and strategizing a counterattack, he just wants to distract Brooke. Ridge doesn't want this corporate drama to ruin the rest of their Monaco trip. So what does he do? He turns on the charm. He gets all seductive and sweet, trying to pull Brooke's attention away from Katie and back to their romance. And of course, Brooke can't resist him. She melts. So for a little while at least, they are going to focus on each other and ignore the Katie problem. But let's be real, this is only a temporary fix. You can't just make out your way out of a corporate takeover. Brooke is going to have to face Katie eventually, and when she does, it is going to be explosive. But okay, let's leave the glamorous European beaches for a second and check in on what is happening back in Los Angeles, because things are incredibly heavy over there. Daphne and Carter are really going through it right now. If you have been following along, you know Daphne recently got a devastating diagnosis that she can't have children naturally. And today, we see her really sitting with that grief. She is reflecting on all the heartbreak she experienced as a child, and how she always dreamed of having her own biological family to heal those old wounds. It is so sad. You really feel for her. But then there is Carter. Sweet, optimistic, desperate for a family Carter. He is trying so hard to be the supportive partner. He points out to Daphne that she can still be a mother. He is trying to get her to see that there are other paths to parenthood, like surrogacy or adoption. He wants to fix it. But sometimes when someone is grieving, they don't want you to fix it, they just want you to listen. But Daphne does appreciate him. She really does. She tells Carter how much she values having him to lean on, and she reassures him that she loves him no matter where this journey takes. Honestly, I want to believe them. I really want Carter to finally have a happy ending. The man has been left at the altar, he's been cheated on, he's been through the ringer with Quinn and Paris and Zoe. He deserves a win. But there is this lingering feeling that Daphne's resistance to alternative options is going to drive a wedge between them. And with all the rumors flying around about Carter and Steffi getting a little too close emotionally while she supports him through this, I don't know. I just have a bad feeling that Carter's heart is going to get broken again. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but this is a soap opera, so, happiness never lasts long. So speaking of happiness not lasting, let's go back to Monaco. Because the absolute climax of today's episode is Steffi finding Sheila Carter on the beach. You guys, I can't even... What were they thinking? Who actually believes this is going to end well? Let's back up a second. We know Finn was on a delayed commercial flight to Monaco to meet Steffi for a romantic reunion. We also know that Sheila, his psychotic birth mother, who literally shot him and his wife in a dark alley, managed to sneak onto the exact same flight and sit right next to him. And instead of causing a scene, having her arrested, or literally doing anything a normal person would do, Finn tried to negotiate with her. He told Sheila that if she just turned around and flew home as soon as they landed, he wouldn't tell Steffi she was ever there. Finn, John Finnegan, what is wrong with your brain? Did he honestly think Sheila Carter was going to fly all the way to Europe just to turn around and go home? Of course she didn't. So today, Steffi is walking on the beach in Monaco, probably expecting to see her handsome husband running toward her in slow motion. And instead, she sees Sheila. The visceral reaction Steffi has is incredible. She absolutely explodes. And she has every right to. This woman has terrorized her family for decades. Steffi is screaming, she is furious, she is probably having massive PTSD flashbacks to the alley. And right in the middle of this, Finn is just standing there, looking absolutely horrified. He has to confess. He finally admits to Steffi that yes, Sheila was on his flight. Can you imagine the betrayal Steffi must be feeling in that exact moment? Not only is her monster of a mother-in-law standing on the beach in Monaco ruining her romantic getaway, but her husband knew about it. Her husband sat next to her on a plane for hours and was planning to lie about it. Finn's loyalty is completely fractured right now. He keeps saying he puts Steffi first, but his actions say something completely different. He is so weak when it comes to Sheila, and it is going to destroy his marriage. And the confrontation on the beach doesn't just end with yelling. The show is heavily hinting that things are going to take a very unexpected turn. It's not just an argument, it is going to escalate into actual physical danger. We have been hearing rumors for days that this Monaco trip might end in a massive tragedy. There are theories floating around that Sheila might actually try to save Steffi from some kind of accident and end up falling into the ocean and going missing. Or maybe Sheila snaps and tries to push Steffi. Honestly, anything is possible when Sheila is backed into a corner. But whatever happens next, the action is going to be intense. Steffi and Sheila are facing off. Finn is caught in the middle looking like a total fool, and the beautiful scenery of Monaco is about to turn into a war zone. I am so stressed out just thinking about tomorrow's episode. The writers are really pushing Steffi to her absolute limit, and I don't think she is going to forgive Finn for this anytime soon. Even if they survive whatever danger is coming, the trust is broken. So yeah, that is where we are at. Brooke and Ridge are trying to ignore the Katie problem by making out in a hotel room. Carter and Daphne are crying in Los Angeles about their future. And Steffi is about to throw down with Sheila on a beach while Finn stands there looking guilty. It is a lot. It is chaotic, it is messy, and I am entirely here for it. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen with Sheila. Is she going into the ocean? Is Finn going to get dumped? I need to know your theories.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.